Emmanuel, how you doing? Can you hear me? Hello. I was just trying to find our guest for today. Where is she? Okay. Okay, good. Good you joined because I was looking for you actually. You... Right, guys, I can see you. T, I can see you. Good evening. Hello. Yeah, Emmanuel, I can see you. Oh, good. Everyone can hear me. Absolutely. I'm excited. Hey, Princess, how you doing?
I'm fine. Hi, good evening. How
Good
about you?
evening. Woo! I love the stuff you're wearing. The hood, what
Oh,
is it called? The turtle. Like it's so cool. Like
um,
it's so coolly.
thank
I
you.
love it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Adebayo, hello. I can hear. I can see you. Okay, so it's a good thing that they're already joining this live. Yeah, Miss, I can see you. Okay, hello guys, everyone. I'm super happy that you guys are joining. MK Sinje03, I can see you. Thanks for joining. Thanks for coming to this live. Okay, a lot of things have been happening. By the way, girl, you look so beautiful. Like you look so
Thank
cool.
you. And you yourself, you're stunning.
I know. When I come to Serbia, keep this turtleneck for me. I'm going to take it.
No problem.
And the hair, like, girl, like you chilling. You are chilling. Okay. For those of you that are joining us, our Princess is working with Faith Travels Agency. Yeah. Piv, Pivk, I can see you, Mayor. Oh, Princess, this they really love you. Everyone is joining the live. Like
Oh,
when
I'm
I did
honored.
Sweden,
I'm honored.
when I did Sweden, I couldn't see anybody. Okay, so for those of you that are joining the live, Princess is one of us. She used to work with Faith Travels. I've recommended, like, I've referred most of you to her, like most of you. So your opportunity to be seeing her today. Yeah, photo buyer. Hello, nice to have you here. So, guys, I'm glad that among so many of you have joined the live already. So let's just kick start. And the good thing is that you all can hear me. So Princess was actually in Nigeria when she started working with us, and now she's no longer in Nigeria. So today we are going to be talking about how can we be able to move from Nigeria, for those of us that are Nigerian, to Serbia. Yes, I can see you, Theodora.
Excuse me, please, shortly.
Absolutely. Jojo, thanks for joining. So, guys, for those of you that are here already, we are going to be talking about how you can be able to move from Nigeria to Serbia. So, first and foremost, Princess, could you please introduce yourself so the people can know who you are? No.
Yes. So, hi, everybody. So, I am PPA. That's the short form for Princess Precious Adeyemi. So, I'm a Nigerian. I was born in Ibadan, Oyo State, but my state of origin is Osun State. Yeah, it's like Nigerian. So right now, I'm currently in Serbia, and I am studying pharmacy at University of Kragujevac.
Can you please pronounce it? University of what?
University of Kragujevac. But let me pronounce it in like Nigerian way. If it were to be Nigerian pronunciation, you would say Kragujevac, like vac. So I'm like, when I got it, I'm like, why are you pronouncing vac as vert? Well,
Krajugava. Okay. So, first and foremost, how did you hear about Serbia? Nobody literally talks about Serbia. Like, in the
yeah,
world,
I know.
how did you hear about Serbia?
So I used to say this, there is no how I want to talk about how I heard about Serbia. And I will not talk about my past experiences with, trying to like go abroad to study. And Miss Faith, I know you're aware, that was 2021. I gained admission to study at Lithuania University of Health Sciences, like that. Then I already did four months out of in a whole semester. I already did 4 months. I was receiving lectures online. I was spending a lot of money. Then, I was rejected, the visa. Oh my God. I got to the airport before I knew it was like a rejection visa. So it was like, I mean, I don't know, like there's no word to express how I felt that day. I was like, I don't know. So we have to like go back home. All the money I've spent, like, it's not something I can calculate. That's just it because it's so sad.
You know,
So I mean,
your case was like very funny. Like, how would you be rejected visa and you never knew you were rejected visa till you go to the airport to board? I'm like, I'm
I
like,
mean, I don't know.
what
I
is this?
think let me say overconfidence killed me because I was like, oh, I'm going to study. I have the money there. I mean, so my thought was just like, and I mean, I was used to like the US system. If it's US, once you are rejected visa, they will give you this colored paper like green. But if you are approved, they will give you white. They gave me white. I was thinking, I know it was written in Lithuania. So when they gave me white, I was thinking, oh, it's approved. And they pasted this stamp on it. There's this, and it sounds so stupid. Like, there's this stamp on it. And when I checked the meaning of the stamp on Google, it was saying National Visa D. So I was thinking, oh, is it going to be like visa on arrival or which one? I mean, why would they put National Visa D on my passport? I was expecting it to be like some blank paper. I mean, nothing on my passport if it were to be rejection. And that was like the first time I'll be applying to like the EU, to an EU country. So,
You know, I just, in your case, I would just say like you just picked up the experience because it's totally like there are a lot of people in your shoes where they get to ask me like, Faith Travels, is this a visa? Like people are really, they don't really get it. And I'm like, no, a visa is a sticker, like a paper. They just put is a visa must have your face.
yeah.
Do you understand? A visa should have your face. But in most of the cases, the visa does not have the face, just the stamp. So after that happened, and I think your world turned, and you decided to like,
Yeah, so okay, I spoke with the school. The school was like, "Oh, apply next year. Your admission needs to be with us. You don't have to like retake some courses, and you don't have to do entrance exam anymore." So I remember I was waiting for appointment. VSF Wala with appointment. I was even like disturbing you that time. So my mom was just like, "Precious, don't let us pack our eggs in one basket. Like it's better you just try out other places." So I remember that was when I started searching all over again. Then I saw Serbia. Then I'm like, Serbia, where's this? Like Serbia, I've never heard of Serbia. So I was just like, I was quite curious and inquisitive. So I decided to like search more. Then I saw that, oh, the schools they actually were ranked, Shanghai ranking, Times Higher Education. I was like, then how come nobody knows about this place? I mean, it's like the ranking is like there. I mean, and why would you want to study abroad and you will not want to study in a place that is well ranked? I mean, that's like useless. So I was like wow, like okay. Then I emailed the school, like 3 different schools, but the one I'm in now is like most responsive, approachable. I mean, they literally made my application process like less stressful. I mean, there's a difference between when a school just puts the application out there, and there's a difference between when they actually want you to come
just
than
there,
just
they
let's just put it
assist
there.
you all the way, they help you. So I also,
Yeah.
I want to ask, so what is your tuition fee like? How much are you paying and what's the duration of payment?
Okay, so my tuition fee now is 3,000 euros.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, and one good thing is that most schools you have to pay fully before you apply for visa. Mine, no, I had to pay just for like a semester to apply for my visa. So
So you paid 1,500 euros.
500 euros, yeah, exactly.
Oh, I see. So like what was the duration like when you were preparing? What did you prepare for, and where did you apply for your visa?
So another advantage of like Serbia is that there is embassy in Nigeria, and it's like to me the embassy is so chilled. Actually, I traveled to Abuja to submit because I have an aunt there. She went there to like check the requirements for me. Then when I got there, they were like, "Oh, you shouldn't have bothered coming. You could have just like, use courier services to send your documents to us." I was like, oh, really? But of course, I mean, the road, I mean, it's not that like nice to travel by road. And as at that time, flight tickets was like very expensive. I think it was around maybe 150 or 200,000. So, I mean, so I was told that I could have just sent it with any of the logistics company to them. Then they will just make sure you have your documents complete. Yeah, if you'll be doing that. So,
Okay,
and in like 3 weeks, yeah,
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It's not even up to
Yeah.
1 month.
Yeah, the last day of the last Friday of that third week, I got my response. And there's something that happened when I was submitting. Well, I know you used to tell us to pray, and I make sure I prayed. I remember like I forgot to sign, this visa document, like when you fill the form. I forgot to put my signature. I don't know how that happened. And I kept on calling them that, oh, I forgot this, that. They were like, oh, don't worry. I mean, in as much as you submitted your passport, that means you actually acknowledge towards, working on your paper. So don't worry. And I mean, you yes, there is mercy, there is grace there, but same, but there are some countries that you can't try that with. Yeah.
Yeah. Lithuania, you cannot try that. They're always too serious. Okay, so guys, for those of you that are joining, we are talking about Serbia. I've been advertising, I've been posting it. The reason why I've been doing this is because it's not that all of you that are going to come to Lithuania. That's the truth. Let's not sugarcoat it. It's not all of you that are going to be going to Canada. It's not all of you that are going to be going to Australia or New Zealand. God has already orchestrated it that maybe you come from a smaller country to a bigger place just like that. Maybe you're going to go from one European country to Schengen country, then to Yankee, like that. So that is why we are like inviting a lot of people. The person you see, the guest we have now is Princess, is one of the representatives working with us. You should be able to be familiar with her if you are familiar with faith travel. So let's just keep going on this live. So the question I wanted to ask is that how is the people? Is there any kind of racism or like what's going on there? How is the people?
I mean, the people here are like opposite of what I expected. They are super friendly, calm. I mean, they really just want to help you out. Even when you get here, you see people, oh, can I take pictures with you? They're like that. I mean, it's just like, in Nigeria, when you see a white person, when they come, the way you actually want to help them out with like almost everything. That is the energy I'm getting here. I mean, even when I first got here with the school, they came to pick me up, and imagine after picking me up, taking me to the school, they were like, oh, you should have dinner. I mean, I bet you most schools would not even, what is dinner?
Who's
It does
getting
not
my
concern
school
them.
when I came? Who answered me? They can't even one code room. Who have your time? Who did what? Dinner call. You won't go.
It was like, it took me, I went to the bills on them, I had dinner. Let me even now bust your bubbles. They were like, I mean, that is why I said there is a difference between when they just want you, they just put their application out there, and when they actually want students to come. Like they actually like after your well-being and all. So like I got here on 3 days to my birthday. Then they were like, oh, your birthday is very soon. Okay, don't worry. I mean, they were like, oh, you don't have friends here, this, that. So they organized something, they told the president of the students' parliament. They celebrated my birthday for me. I mean, so it was like, oh, we don't want you to miss home. So it was, I mean,
That's really
they're like,
great. I can see a
yeah,
high level of hospitality with the people.
yeah, with the people. I mean, at first, I was not even expecting that in a professional settings, of course. I mean,
Yeah, I
but
understand. I
but
know.
they were like, it's just obvious that that is who they are. Like, irrespective of is it professional or not professional, they are just like that. Even people that are not in my school, grocery stores, they actually just want to help you because they know, okay, you are new here, you don't know anything, you are not even like good with the language. They actually want to help you. So I mean, they are like literally very helpful. Yeah, and they are very calm. So and so far, no racism at all. I
Yeah.
mean, you might get people touch your hair, like, oh, let me see your hair, but no racism. And I mean, I speak with my friends in like other places in Europe. They're like, they enjoy you, like, they enjoy you. Because I mean, they have some like nasty experience, and my own has been just like sweet, sweet, sweet experience, you know.
Oh, great. Somebody's asking, which country are we talking about? We're talking about Serbia. Yes, thank you for joining, Frank. We're talking about Serbia. And someone else is asking about Latvia. We are going to be inviting someone for Latvia if you really want. Yes, we are talking about Serbia at the moment. So what is it like the student benefits? Is there any kind of benefit as such to students, or what's the student benefit over there?
For now, I can only speak for my own school currently. So there's actually no students benefit. And actually, if you look at it from like the tuition point of view, I feel the tuition is quite affordable compared to like some other places. So,
Do
but
they do
there is no stipends or anything. No,
like scholarships? No, right?
no, for now, I'm not no.
Yeah, yeah, there will be a time.
But yes, let's I forget. There's this scholarship. You know what Serbian scholarship? So
Mhm.
it's like it's available for bachelor's degree and for master's students. So from Nigeria, you can apply, and if you're to be that one, you would not be paying tuition at all, and you'll be receiving some monthly allowance. Accommodation is free. You know, just like you're studying and they're paying you. That is it. And you even get to learn the language for free. Yeah.
Oh, great. So, do they have jobs? Have you ever checked if they have anything like student jobs? Can students work in Serbia or not?
Yeah, you can work in Serbia. I mean, be able to get jobs, but what me, I think language would be a barrier because language is like the most spoken. Like they speak Serbian. It's not like a country that they speak English all the time or something. So I feel you have to actually learn the language. Then when you learn the language, you can now decide that okay, yeah, I want to work first. Nobody's holding you.
Yeah, so do they have like English companies or foreigners in the country that can employ you, for example, if you're not able to speak the language?
Hmm. For now, I know that Serbia is like Serbia. Oh, sorry, Belgrade. That's the capital. It has like much more foreigners. Russians are like much there. I mean, there are a lot of foreigners there compared to where I am.
Mhm.
So I think that place should be something like that should be available there. But my city here, I've not seen such.
Okay, so do they have like the post-study opportunities? Like after you graduate, can you stay back, or you have to leave the country, or what?
So after graduation, there is no post-study, what's it called? Maybe 2 years later, I know.
Stay.
But if you're able to secure employment, fine. You
Mhm.
can, I mean, you can just transition from like your study visa to like work. I mean, and also if you spend 5 years here, you
Mhm.
can apply for what's it called? For permanent residence. I mean, so but for the
Oh,
permanent
wait.
residence,
Like if you stay for 5 years,
mm-hmm,
you can be able to apply for permanent residence after 5 years.
yes,
I think they have similar. I think almost all the European countries are the same, inclusively Schengen as well.
yeah.
Hey, Mama, Mama, Kat, I see you. Good evening. Thank you so much for joining out of your busy schedules. Yes, I do know that a lot of few students are here. They really want to ask some questions. So, guys, you can start asking your questions. Like, just be typing them. I'm going to see it, and I will just drop it, and she's going to answer, and we take it from there. So we were just talking about that. And another question I wanted to ask, okay, we've already talked about the racism, we've talked about the tuition. And thank you so much, Ma. Thank you for joining. She said we are looking beautiful. Hoo-hoo.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've talked about racism, we've talked about the hospitality, like the people. Yes, what is
Mhm.
their food like? Since you went to Serbia, how are you coping with the food and everything? How is it going so far for you?
Well, when I was leaving from home, I took the swallows I would take as Nigeria, curry, pando yam, egusi, stockfish. I mean, so what I do is just basically buy pepper, buy what's it called? Meat, beef, chicken. Yeah, there's vegetable oil. I've not seen palm oil here yet. But I plan to go to like the capital to check if I would see there. Yeah. And their base is a little bit is different from ours, but I mean it is the same, but it's different from ours, the size and all. So
Mm-hmm.
I've been coping and I've been living quite well. So
Oh, great. Moyo, I can see you. Yeah, good to have you at the show. And also, somebody's asking about nursing. What is it like for nursing? Does your school have nursing? Or are they offering nursing? And also, what is the tuition fee like? And how many years, if you have any idea?
no, my school does not offer nursing. Currently now they offer pharmacy and medicine and most other schools. But recently I was researching on nursing and I'm not even like getting. I'm yet to get the full picture, but it's like some vocational school before you go to nursing or something. So I really cannot speak much on that. But I mean, it's not as open as medicine, as pharmacy, as dentistry.
Oh, I see. So someone is still asking, what is it about when they talk about the price of accommodation, like monthly? How much do you pay for housing and utilities?
Okay, at the moment, I'm paying 150 euros for housing, water, electricity. Yeah, 150 euros.
Really?
Yeah. I know that some places, like for example, my friend that is in the capital, she pays around 250 to like 300 because that's the capital, and because of Russians, it's not like high, but it's plus electricity and what's it called? Electricity and water bills. So I feel my city is quite like much more affordable to stay. Yeah.
Oh, I see. Yeah, solo wise. Hello, we are greeting you. So guys, just drop in your questions. If you have questions, we are almost wrapping up the live. So we can move on to something else and plan for another live for another day. Okay. So how is the school administration like? Like how do they handle issues? Like are you the only international person there? Like I mean specifically a Nigerian. Are you the only Nigerian in the university or have you seen other foreigners that are coming into the university?
No, no. I'm the only Nigerian in the university right now.
Guys, go on to this.
I'm the only African in the university.
Are
Yeah.
you serious?
Yes.
Oh, the only African.
Yeah.
How? I used to be the only African, or let me say, a person of color in my class. Let me use the word chocolate. I used to be the only chocolate person in my class. When I came, I think we were like about 13 students, and I was the only person of color in the entire class. So each time they are taking pictures or doing anything, you just see me right there because I can't just escape. I can't escape it. Anything I'm doing, I'm just there. And I was the only person from the third world country. Yeah. Because every other person was like within the European region. So I totally came from who knows out of the blues. And the funniest thing was like I was the last person that came to my class. So the professors were looking at me like, is she part of this class? Is she meant to be here? Did she miss her way or something? So
Mhm.
absolutely, I think this has really been amazing. So we've talked about what is like. So that scholarship is available, and I wanted to ask for the scholarship you talked about. Do they need to apply it when they are in Serbia, or that scholarship can be applied from outside Serbia?
No, you apply from your home country actually.
Okay.
Yeah. So it has to like is linked with like the Ministry of Education of Nigeria. So you apply from your own country, yeah.
Okay.
And you don't have to pay anything actually. You don't even have to pay for visa or anything. You don't have to pay, just submit application.
Okay. Yes, Mama, we are talking about Serbia. Is one of the European countries in the eastern part of Europe. Serbia. Yeah, that's the country we are talking about this evening. So you don't have to pay anything. And during the process of your visa, was it really difficult or it was simple? Like was it smooth?
Yeah, it was smooth. I mean, just make sure you submit required documents. I mean, your proof of funds. Make sure your school, of course, your school should send. They would send your, proof of payment and, admission letter to them. and also you make sure from your end to, you add it to your documents. I mean, it is smooth and easy. That is just it.
I see. So I can still remember that after Lithuania tried to do their thing, and you went back to start applying for to Serbia. Did
Actually, I
you
applied to Serbia and Poland.
yes, I remember which Poland was
Yeah.
like a bit because of the appointment issues that is currently happening in Nigeria. You did mention about your writing exam. Can you please talk about that area? Because a lot of people here should be able to know that, okay, they might at one point have to crack their brain somehow for them to.
Yeah, yeah, of course. So when it comes to like, getting the admission, firstly, you have to like apply for recognition of foreign qualifications so they can like grade your ZYHEC. Because I did A level, so I submitted all of my documents. So I submitted everything. At first, you give it to a translator. You can search online. That's Oxford Academia. So they will translate it for you because that's like the certified translator because they will not just take from anybody. So it's going to translate it for you, or you can ask your school to recommend for you. So after the translation, you will see, if you check very well on your school portal, you will see the Ministry of Education for Serbia where to submit the documents to. So you submit it to them. Then the proof that you've submitted, you also send it to your school so they know that, okay, this person has submitted for, recognition of foreign qualification. Then after that, you can start your processing. You can pay for, entrance exam fee. For me, the entrance exam is actually simple because there's actually materials you can like practice with. They uploaded some materials, and if you are diligent enough to actually like go through the materials, all the questions they asked was like from that same material. But luckily for me, I went through the materials like diligently. So I mean, when I saw the questions, I was just like taking the answer. I don't even have to like work anything out. Yeah. So
Oh my God.
so I think I wrote exam like math and English and chemistry because mine is pharmacy. Some school might say chemistry and biology or chemistry and math. It depends on you.
So
Yeah.
they are literally giving you how do I say exam based on something that you do within your field. It's not going outside of your field, right?
Yeah. It's that.
Okay, we are actually about
And
end.
oh, sorry, I missed something. And after I missed something, sorry. After that, I did an interview. They asked, oh, English.
Yes.
Do I have any? Do I have any English proficiency certification? I remember I had IELTS and it's already expired, but they were like just add it. So after that, I did interview just to make sure that okay, she actually understands. So I would say even if you don't have IELTS, you will still be able to apply. I mean, the questions are in English, so if you don't understand English, you'll be able to pass the question. And during the interview, they will also rate you. So proficiency test should not be a barrier.
Yes. Thank you so much for talking about this. Though we are about wrapping up the video and like the vital part of the life, just strike the call and was like, you never talked about this. How was your visa interview? How was the visa
So
interview? I'm curious.
I skipped that part. There was okay, don't let me say there was no interview. But when I got there that day to submit my documents, because I went there in person, they were like, okay, just wait for a while, let the ambassador come out. Then it came out and it was
Wait.
like, it took.
Ambassador came out from you know this has happened to me before. When I wanted to go to China, sorry to digress a bit. When I wanted to go to China, other people were coming and ambassador was talking to them through the counter. When I went, ambassador came out from his office. In my head, I'm like, they don't give me visa. Nothing nothing you want to tell me. And they gave me that I was issued that visa. Even though
Oh,
my document was like not complete, he said, "Go back, get your complete document, come back," and I resubmitted, and I was issued the visa. So ambassador came out, right? That's like a honor.
yeah.
That's cool. They usually don't come out. The consul,
True. I mean,
yeah, they don't really come out. Rather. Oh, that's so.
oh, okay.
So when he
So
came
I
out,
mean, it came out.
mhm.
It checked. It was like, okay, good, good, good. What are you going to study? I mean, I said, like, okay, fine. Then there's the lady that actually attended to me was like, oh, they will get back to you, and that was all. So there's like really no interview.
Oh,
So that is why I said that. I mean, if you want, like they said, you can actually send your documents from your home through any logistics to them. But you know, at the moment, every embassy they review their what's it called, their policies. But I know that at the moment you don't have there's no interview actually. There's no interview. So
so
if you send your document to them through logistics, you would also ask the logistics to go help you get your passport, so you don't have to like go there or appear in person. Yeah.
so from what
But if
you're
you should
saying,
submit it in person, you have to like go there or you send somebody to pick it up for you with proof. Yeah.
okay, so guys, if you have any question, you can ask because we're almost like done with what we are doing. We're almost done with this live. So from what you're explaining, if a student goes with a complete and correct document, the student is going to
Mhm.
get their visa.
Yes.
I see. And also, they are not required to pay full tuition fee.
Yeah, just pay for the semester that you're going into for. You don't have to pay for.
Yeah, I did remember another question. Do you guys have like dormitory or is it like apartment? Do you live in apartment or school dormitory?
Yeah, I live in an apartment.
But does the school have dormitories?
Currently now the dormitories they have is for like the citizens. But of course if you come here through the scholarship, you'll be staying with citizens. But for somebody like me, I don't have I mean I can't stay there based on the law for now. But actually the school helps me to like get this apartment that I'm staying. So
Oh, that's another
even
thing.
if there's no dormitory, they help you to like, okay, then if you don't like it, you can always say, oh, you don't like this one. I mean, they'll put you through and how to like get another one, then you can fix yourself later on.
Oh, so the school basically helps you to settle once you arrive.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, one more question before we call it a day. The person is asking for the medicine. Do you have any idea how much it cost? The cost
For
of the.
tuition, no, for now, I don't know because they just, they've been doing medicine for more than 45 years for their citizens, but now they're starting with English students for now. So I don't know what the price should be, but pharmacy for me, I'm talking about my school now. Pharmacy for me is 3,000. And I know that University of Belgrade and Niche is around the range of like 5,000. It's not more than 5,000, 5,600 euros. But yeah. But my own school, let me just tell you, is like much more affordable and it's ranking number one in medical sciences now. So you can come. So I mean it would be nice to have like a black brother or sister here. So
All right. And there's a suggestion too from one of our mama. She's saying that you should marry a local and change your status. I mean, that's what I would do. So you're going to have a soft life.
actually on that part, okay, if you get married to a local person, like citizen, you just have to wait for 3 years to get your permanent residence. You don't have to wait for 5 years.
Or if you
And
marry a local.
yeah,
So
and
have
actually,
you found a boyfriend there, yeah?
I won't face my studies first.
I know. And also somebody's asking if the admission is open now.
No, it's not open now, but very, very soon they'll be opening it. They want to open it with medicine for my school. But I feel this school is like this place is like good for you because they still enroll you like to like first week in August. So it's like very good for you. But still, I would still say that once they open, I mean, I know Miss Faith is going to like let you guys know once it's opened. And I would say, you know, early to bed, early to rise. Don't say, oh, because I mean, admission will not close until August. You will not apply until August because I mean, I believe each country has the quota they want to like give for. I mean, each
Visa.
quota for each year that they want to give visa to. So if
Yeah.
you're like slow and you're on
Yeah.
your own, no.
Yeah, like what she mentioned is really like absolutely. Each country every year they just craft that okay, we are this quota of visa is going to be going up for international students. So if by that time you don't apply for your visa, the people that apply gets to get the visa, and anybody that comes after them they start denying, and they are like, okay, fine, because they've already gotten the quota they want for the year. So that being said and done, you've already talked about your university, you've talked about the administration, the people, the hospitality. We've covered everything that has to do with racism. We've also talked about the how is okay. We talked about the food. Yeah, you said you went with your
Yeah.
food, and we've talked about the internet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've also tried some of their food here and it's like actually okay, like nice. It's something that I can eat like
Uh,
convenient, comfortably. I mean, no cap. Yeah, it's something I can eat. Yeah.
okay, so I'm going to be giving you the platform to be able to sell your university, to sell the country to the people. So, what would you like to tell anybody? For example, before you made the decision to go to Serbia, you've already gone through a lot of applications that didn't work, even some that you thought would have worked out, it didn't work. And that was why you made this choice. And one more thing before I give you the platform to wrap it up. I can still remember when you arrived in Serbia, you were like, you don't think you want to stay here. You sent me a voice message, and your voice,
Yeah.
I could, I, I could feel the stress. I
Yeah.
think I want to stay. I don't want to stay here. Then I was like, can you calm down? Can you breathe? Can you take it one step at a time? Because when you move abroad, there is always this, I don't know what to say to it, but there is always that tension within 1, 2, 3 months. You feel like you've made the worst mistake in your life. Like it happened. It happened to all of us. It happened. So
Oh.
when you sent that voice message, I was like, can you calm down? Then after like a month or two thereabout, it was like, I think this is where I want to be. I was like,
I know, yeah.
I was like, what happened? Why did you just change your mind and decided that it is only Serbia, nothing but Serbia, that kind of a thing. So from your experience, you've already shared a lot and the benefit, like the scholarships, the people, because
Yeah.
very important when you go to a foreign land for people to welcome you from the airport. That alone gives you a sense of security. At least you have somebody guiding
Yeah.
you and providing a shelter
Yeah.
for you. People will not understand until they leave
Hmm.
their homeland to a place where you can imagine you're seeing 10,000 people and you don't know anybody.
Yeah.
Guys, I don't know how to explain. Most of you, I pray you experience this so you can really understand what we're saying. So the floor is yours. Can you please, like, what is your last word on this live for those of them that are still battling for Poland, for Lithuania, or for Schengen? Though Serbia is not in the Schengen zone, there are a lot of them that have decided that if not for Lithuania, there is no life, if not for Poland. So what do you have to tell them from your experience and just your school again before we wrap up? What do you have to say to them watching?
Okay. So like I always say, yeah, because there's this interview I had like 2, 3 months ago. My word to them was like Serbia to me is like home away from home. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, leaving the academic aspect out, my well-being here, living every day has been just like it's as if I'm in Nigeria actually. The only difference is just that there's no colored person as much as in Nigeria. So I would say if you're looking for a place to actually settle down with peace of mind, you should come to Serbia. And of course, I mean, for example, me, I am this adventurous person that yes, I'm in Serbia, but I still want to see other places in Europe. So I mean, you can come to Serbia to study. Doing maybe you can do 2 semesters abroad. Okay, you want to go to that Poland and experience Poland. I mean, you can just take some like, oh, I want to go for Erasmus exchange this year. Then you go to Poland, and even
That was what we forgot. I wanted to ask, do they have like Erasmus programs? So
Yes,
what
they
are we
do.
saying, guys? What are we saying? Which is to say that you can even go to Serbia and come to Lithuania through Serbia.
Yes, I
Oh,
mean,
come on.
just yeah.
So,
So you can study. I mean, you can study in like 2, 3 countries just within your 5 years, 3 years of studies. Okay, for example, you study 1 year in Serbia, you study 1 semester in Poland, you study another semester in Lithuania. I mean, it's the experience, and it's there. You just explore. So I mean, and even here, there's this even it's like almost, I don't want to say every 3 months, but I noticed that there's this company here that does like um holidays, citizen university break. So you can like always apply through them. Is it to Turkey? Is it to Rome? France. So I mean, you can always apply. I mean, what you want is, oh, I want to go to Schengen. I want to go to Schengen. So from here, you can study here while tour around. And Serbians actually, they like to travel a lot, and they're like a lot of embassies here, so you can like always apply through here. And to me, there's one of the reasons why I even chose Serbia was like, I was like, why should I? There's this quality education that is here, and it's affordable. So why should I pay so much more somewhere else? And it's like, it's the same quality education. So for me, Serbia right now, it's affordable and the education is quality. I mean, you can also check online for the rankings, so you can see. And also, I would say currently come to my school. I mean, I would say at this moment come to my school because actually, yeah, I forgot to tell you. There are lots of Nigerians here actually, like not a lot, but a lot in Belgrade. In 2 weeks' time, we'll be meeting with Nigeria ambassador for Croatia, Hungary, and Serbia, and I'll
wow,
be going for that event. Yeah,
great.
so I
Please
also get
cover
to like meet.
over it. So guys, she also do have a YouTube channel which I'm going to be tagging her on this live so you can be able to reach
Yeah,
out to her to watch more because the next video we're going to be doing is going to be on our YouTube, not on live anymore. We couldn't do that because of then I was having issue with my futures, but now everything is fine. So I'm going to be tagging her so you can be able to reach out to her to see more videos on say or about Sabia. So the thing is, oh wow, you just won yourself a lottery. So a very big YouTuber. She's inviting you to her platform, girl. That's a good news. Congratulations.
oh, wow, wow, wow,
Yes,
thank
she's a very
you.
big YouTuber. She just invited me. So after now we'll arrange for that. So you're going to be speaking about
Okay.
Sabia too on her platform. Whoa, this is like this is
Wow,
huge. Yes, absolutely.
wow.
Yes, absolutely. Mama, thank
I'm
you
short
so
of
much.
words. Wow,
Thank you so much. Yeah,
thank you.
she is Mama Accord TV. Okay, and
Okay.
yes, whoa, she even said I should give you her number. Woohoo, girl, this is like an extra. She is from Kenya. I call her the Queen of Kenya.
Oh,
Anything that has to do with immigration
okay.
to Canada, guys. I'm also going to tag her to this live. If those of you that are watching, you have somebody, families, you want to go to Canada, you want to go to US, she is trusted and tested. I cannot recommend it to someone who is going to dupe you. She is like amazing, fantastic at what she does. So I am super excited because I did a live with her one time. These are like good people that are good there. So we are going to put in safe hands for those of you that want to go to Canada, US. Somebody want to go with their families. Here you come. I'm going to be tagging the queen. She's best at what she does. Express entries, or she is good at it. She is good. You are safe. Okay. So girl, congratulations once again. You won a lottery to a faster platform, I would say. So, like I was saying, we are actually at the end of this live, guys. She's already talked much about Sabia. So I think it would be wise for you to make the right decision. It's either you go from Sabia to the bigger guys, which is like the Schengen guys, or you decide for yourself. So should in case you want admission in Serbia, you want to study in Serbia, that is what we do. We are here. We are going to be assisting you through her school. We are also going to be supporting you. The supporting documents you need and everything, we are going to assist you. Like you see, it's not like a very dubious or stressful procedure. We are going to be assisting you with that till you get to Serbia. So I think,
Yeah.
yes, that will be all. Is there any other thing you want to tell them before we end?
Hmm. Yeah,
Okay.
so I would like to like my YouTube and with PPA Princess Precious Adeyemi.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like Miss Faith just said, anything Serbia you can reach out to us. And I mean, if you plan to come to my own school, it's all fine. I mean, I already also spoke with the school about it, and they are cool. So it's like you're having some kind of VIP treatment if you come through us. So
Yes.
that's just it.
Yeah, coming to high school will be very, very good, guys, because you already know somebody that passed through the system. So it's like, why are you trying to craft your own road when there's already road there? No need to stress yourself. She's just going to be a ladder for you to just pass, climb through to get into the school and everything. And I know that from Serbia, someone can be able to visit other European countries as well, like
Yeah,
Romania, North Macedonia,
of
those.
course,
But
of
yeah,
course.
so this is like a great opportunity. So guys, for each and every one of you that joined the live today, this is a sweet for you guys. But I'm going to be the one to leak it. Thank you for joining. Thank you. Thank you for joining this live. Okay, guys, thank you so much for joining. We are going to be having more live on Romania. Why should you go to Romania? We are going to be talking about Romania. We're going to be talking about Germany. Someone is coming for Germany. Somebody is coming for Austria. It's a lot of life to life. Okay. So, and I'll be tagging Princess, our guest, on this live, and also the Queen of Kenya for the US, Canada, anything you need. I'm also going to be tagging her. So someone, they are saying, Princess, they are saying, thank you. They are thanking you for the live. So guys, I'm going to
Yeah.
tag her.
Okay.
If you want Serbia, you want to go to her school. What? Can you please repeat the name of the school again?
University of Kragujevac.
Okay. That is the name of the school. Let's not try that. You understand what I mean? Let's not go there. I can't pronounce it. All right. So that is the school for now. We've already
Yeah.
had a lot. Thank you so much,
Thank
guys.
you so much for having me. And yeah.
Bye guys. Take care.